How a sports movie influenced Zach Lavine's draft day. In the movie Draft Day, Sonny Weaver Jr., portrayed by Kevin Costner, a general manager of an NFL team, the Cleveland Browns, took a risk and drafted a controversial first overall pick. Weaver drafted Vontae Mack, an Ohio State linebacker, and made it a priority to draft him no matter what. It was the same process Flip Saunders, the head coach of Minnesota Timberwolves, made trying to draft Zach Lavine, a college basketball player standout. Zach Lavine only played 1 year for UCLA. He scored 21 points against Nevada in November 28, 2013, but it was the only time he scored 20 plus points in his college career. As a freshman, he was the sixth man coming off the bench. Zach Lavine and the UCLA Bruins entered the NCAA tournament that season, but they lost 68-79 in the Sweet 16, the fourth round of the NCAA tournament, against the first seed Florida Gators. By the end of the season, he only averaged 9.4 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game. UCLA Bruins? They expected Zach Lavine to come back the next following year, but instead, Zach announced that he will join the 2014 NBA Draft. A very athletic player in a great shooting form can make an NBA scout wanting that athlete. In the NBA Combine, his vertical leap was 41.5, and it was the highest in 2014 draft class. His skills and abilities were in front of coaches, scouts, and other team members, and he impressed most of them. In 2014, Zach Lavine was only 19 years old, and he was predicted to be drafted around 10th to 18th overall pick, according to sports websites such as Bleacher Report, USA Today, and Sports Illustrated. Sonny Weaver Jr. wrote Vontae Mack no matter what on a piece of paper because Cleveland Browns wanted to draft a quarterback in the movie Draft Day. Draft night can be a grueling process for coaches, executives, and scouts when drafting a player. If even for just a moment of doubt from them, could quickly change a player's chances of being drafted. In this case, the Cleveland Browns had to make multiple trades just to get the first overall pick, but Sonny Weaver Jr. did what's best for his team and did whatever necessary to draft Vontae Mack. Minnesota Timberwolves had the 13th overall pick and they selected Zach Lavine in 2014 NBA Draft. Flip Saunders, the head coach of Minnesota Timberwolves, copied Sonny Weaver Jr.'s approach. On October 28, 2019, Zach Lavine was asked by Zach Lowe, a sports analyst and a host of Low Post podcast, if it was true that Flip Saunders wrote his name on a piece of paper before the draft night. Zach Lavine confirmed that this was true, and he kept the piece of paper and have it in display case back in his hometown, Seattle. According to an online newspaper in Minnesota, Min Post, Flip Saunders described Zach's potential to be a home run type player in the NBA. As a rookie, Zach's relationship with Flip Saunders started great, and he was one of his mentors when he entered the league. Saunders was a big part of the development of Zach Lavine's career. He averaged 10.1 points, 2.8 rebounds, 3.6 assists per game in 2014-2015 season. NBA noticed his skill set and invited him to slam dunk contest in 2015 NBA All-Star Weekend. He showcased his athleticism and won that competition easily. The following season, Zach learned Flip Saunders was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, a cancer of the lymphatic system. Timberwolves assigned Sam Mitchell because Flip can't coach anymore. On October 25, 2015, Flip Saunders died because of cancer. It was a hard year for Zach and Minnesota Timberwolves family because of the grief the whole organization had to go through. Zach had a little improvement in his sophomore year. He averaged 14 points, 2.8 rebounds, 3.1 assists per game. On February 2013-2016, he was again invited to slam dunk contest to defend his title. It was a tight race between Zach Lavine and Aaron Gordon, the power forward of Orlando Magics. Zach Lavine showed his high-flying act and defeated Aaron Gordon in the last round of the competition. That same night, he posted a picture on Instagram where he showed affection towards his late coach, Flip Saunders. I dedicate this dunk contest and trophy to my late coach, Flip Saunders, and the Saunders family. He's the one that always believed in me and drafted me. We all love Flip, and his memory will live on forever. Zach Lavine is always grateful to Flip Saunders for believing in him. The sad part is, Flip Saunders will never see Zach's progression in the NBA. Now in his 6th season and new team, Malika Andrews, an NBA reporter, predicted in the show The Jump that Zach Lavine will be an NBA All-Star this year and have a breakout season. All of this started because Flip Saunders took a risk and drafted Zach Lavine. His relationship with Flip Saunders is far more than just a game.